A person's actions speak way louder than words. How a person acts towards you speaks insanely louder than what they say to you. And a lot of us fall into this mindset of where we believe what people say to us and they don't actually act on it. And I have been there time and time again. I've been there with multiple people, quite a few people, where they say they do things for me and then they never end up doing what they said they'd do for me. They say they'd do this for me, this for me, this for me. And it comes down to the time where they're meant to do it and they don't end up doing it. It comes down to the time where you're meant to see that person, where you're meant to do this thing, and they back out. And I don't want a lot of you to understand that you are nothing. I don't want you to feel like you're nothing, because a lot of us have insane potential in ourselves. And when we give to people whose actions don't match up with their words, they say something to you and they don't fulfill what they said to you, even if it may be an easy thing for them to fulfill, and you fall into this mindset of thinking, I'm nothing, I'm terrible, I'm never going to achieve anything with this person in a similar scenario, in a relationship sense, whatever it is. You need to understand that it's just not a good person for you to be around. It's not the right person for you to be around, instead of taking it out on yourself. And I've been in a lot of positions like this. I've been in an insane amount of positions like this where I'd have such trust, such belief, such expectations in someone, and it'll fall flat. It'll fall flat, and I feel terrible. I feel upset. I feel like I'm nothing, and therefore I'll have to recover from that. And maybe it's my fault for having expectations of people, but then it's also them saying what they had to do, saying what they're gonna do, and not doing it. But overall, the message in this video is you have insane potential in yourself. You have such a high amount of potential in you. You have so many good things about you, good traits about you, that you hold in yourself in how someone's treated you, in someone's actions towards you that didn't actually feel right, didn't actually treat you right. That doesn't matter an insane amount. That doesn't matter an insane amount. It's more so about what you do now and how you strive towards who you want to be now, what you actually do for yourself now. Because the potential we have is not seen by some other people. It's not seen by this person who's done you wrong. It's seen in you, and it has to start with a vision in you, and you working towards that every day, working towards that all the time, into bettering you. And a lot of us fall into this mindset where we feel like we're nothing when something happens with someone. Feel like we're terrible. Feel like we can never get past it. And the mad thing is, you give it 6-7 months, and you grow so much from that. You grow so much from losing from losing people in your life, from being essentially betrayed, being let down by people. You grow so much by that. And it's almost a good thing in a sense, because it shows you that people can come and go out your life. People can say one thing, do another. People can be deceitful. But at the end of the day, if you start bettering your situation, if you start bettering you as a person, that has the positive effect on you in a sense, and in the future. But whereas if you put all your time and all your effort into one person, into this person saying they're going to do this and giving them the benefit of the doubt and letting them try to do it again, no, they got a reason this time, but then they do it again, no, they got a reason again, no, let them do it again, and then you get hurt from it. It's a never-ending cycle with that person. And at what point are you not going to believe in that person? At what point are you going to understand that they are not actually the right fit for your life? And if they're doing these things, if they're doing things like this to you, they didn't deserve to be in your life. They didn't deserve to be in your life. Cool, I messed up speaking and I was doing well. They didn't deserve to be in your life. And it's hard for us to let go of people in our life that have done us wrong. It's hard for us to let go of people who we actually had a level of respect for, and then they do us wrong. But sometimes you have to let them go. Sometimes you have to understand that their actions speak way louder than their words. Their actions, what they do towards you, how they act towards you, says it all. Their words can be a smokescreen. Their words can be a smokescreen. With anyone, your words can be a smokescreen. You can say you're going to do this, but nothing gets done. You can say, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to build this, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, we can do this. None of it happens. Maybe a few of it happens. And that makes you feel empty and down. But overall, if you put that energy, put that expectation from them and directed that back into you, into your growth, into you bettering you, into you trying to better your situation, better your mental health, better your scenario, better who you are as a person, who you view yourself as, getting in the gym, working out, building a better physique, working on your business, working on the goals, working on all these different things for yourself. That's going to have the sensational effect. That's going to have the biggest effect. It's not what someone views you as. It's not what someone says to you and makes you feel like that ruins you completely. It's how you act. It's what you do after that. It's how you literally view yourself and what you decide to do after that. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you get hurt by people. You're bound to. It's almost inevitable in this life to get hurt by people, because we all got different choices, different beliefs, different all this. But at the end of the day, all you can do really and truly is help you and better your situation, better people who actually have your back, better people who's actually in your life, and put it into things that can better you and help you in the future. You can't always just rely on someone to give you this feeling. And I found myself in the cycle of that last year. I was literally relying on this person, on this girl, to give me this feeling of happiness, this sense of enjoyment, this sense of gratitude for myself, this sense of love for myself. Overall, this left me hurt, broken, and rightfully so. I shouldn't be relying on someone to make me feel a certain way. I shouldn't be relying on someone to make me feel happy, make me feel graceful, make me feel gratitude in myself. I should be getting that in me. And that's a massive lesson that a lot of us need to learn. A lot of us put our happiness on someone else. We put our happiness on this thing. But overall, it's up to us to actually find our happiness in us. It's up to us to actually build that happiness in us and not rely on someone else for that. And the easiest thing to do is rely on someone else. The easiest thing to do is literally rely on someone, rely on this thing. But overall, that ends up backfiring in the future. And I don't want a lot of you to be in that position overall, because a lot of us fall into this mindset where we literally rely on people. And I was literally there. And I couldn't actually allow myself time for myself to break out of that, because I was so reliant on this person that I didn't actually try to help myself during that, because this will make me happy, this person, this. And overall, it just took away from me and ruined me. But rightfully so. I deserve to get ruined by that, because I was putting my happiness and my judgment on something that shouldn't have been there. Something that shouldn't have had that high feeling in me. That shouldn't have been my be or an end or of happiness, you know? It should have been in me. It should have been built up in me. And that's why I had to learn through that and through that pain. And that's why I say actions really do speak louder in words. Really do speak louder in words in that video, because overall it allows us to feel what someone can do to us. If they lie to you and then they act a different way. If they say they're going to do something and act a different way, and then they do this thing and act a different way. And overall, it's important for us to realize that. But overall, it's important for us to find all the gratitude and the happiness in ourselves. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's things in this world that are beautiful. There's things in you that are beautiful. And it's important for us to find that in ourselves, in this world, and not rely on a certain person to give us that. Because when it goes like that, it's likely to backfire. And it should backfire. Because we should be relying on ourselves for that, and then giving happiness to people, then sharing with people, then giving to people, instead of relying on them, what they give to us to make us feel that way, if that makes sense. Sorry for the random cut in the video. My iPhone storage is on the madness. It wasn't rendering properly and it blacked out half the video, so I've had to redo it now. But overall, rely on yourself and build that up within yourself, because that's going to become beautiful in a sense in the future when you are interacting with people and all that, because you're going to have that in yourself and they're going to take that off of you, they're going to feel that off of you. And you can't rely on someone's words as well, you got to rely on their actions. And that's the message in this video overall. I hope you lot got a lot of value in this video. Like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for all love recently. Thank you.